storytelling per se, just to sit in front of a group of people or stand and tell them a story. It's a wonderful experience, and I think it possibly was the mother art form of all the other art forms, certainly of the literary arts. What's your name? Julius. You wouldn't be much of a man. I had a lot of fun playing the horse, but more than fun was involved. I'm very much aware as a storyteller, you know, that one of the greatest gifts the Creator gave to us was the imagination.
Well, animation, for the most part, is closer to the kind of acting you do on Broadway than it would be on film, because it's bigger than life.
Come on, Betsy.
He's sort of a blustery guy, and he's the mayor, and of course he wants his own way, and he's not going to get it, and he's got a lady that he has to deal with who probably drives him a little bit insane. But that's the fun of the character, I think.
I really love the character of Jane. She's different, she's unique, she's smart, but she's also a very kind-hearted soul, and she's someone that we'd all like to be like, wouldn't we?
That's what I'd call an adventure.
It's so wonderful to do a film that your kids will love and that will have a Christian message. And being a Christian, that's important to me, and I think this film really runs the gamut. It covers it all.
As the view from my window is not enough to make me stay.
There's actually two stories that go on here. There's the animal characters who are in their own little world, and they talk to each other and interact with each other, and they tend to move the story forward as they tell their stories of what the humans are really doing out there. And then we have the human story, which is told by a fantastic cast that we've put together, which carries forward the message of hope that is so prevalent in the legend of the candy cane.
You just can't shuffle into town without ruffling a feather or two. Hoo, hoo, hoo.
I love owls. And where I used to live, there was always an owl that would come and sit on a tree above our house. And I always kind of felt that owl was protecting me. And so when I was asked to play Thelma, I thought about that owl. And there is something so wise, and the way the character was written, I absolutely fell in love with her. She's motherly, but she's funny and she's firm. And I felt that Thelma was the kind that people would want to be hugged by.
Chester, this is the real deal. It's great when you can entertain kids and also teach them something. You know, kids are going to be able to relate to the troublemaker, you know, and then to be able to see that troublemaker, you know, still be cool by putting himself in someone else's shoes. I think that's a great message that you send out to kids.
Well, the script was just wonderful right off the bat. When I read it, I could sense the whole spirit of the project and the whole essence of what we were trying to communicate. So the script was really exciting, and I guess what I really loved from an animation perspective was all the characters, all the human characters and all the animal characters. And one of the most special parts is about how the animals interact and sort of have their own world separate from the humans. And yet the humans, of course, interact with them as animals, but the animals have their own sort of thing coming alive, and that was really fun.
It's okay, man. You can go back to sleep. You're a long way from home, little fella. Don't worry, the wolf's gone. I think you made enough noise to scare 10 of them away. Feel free to stay.
I know what it's like to be a long way from home, too. We'll be fine.
You could have just said hello.
Have you ever been chased by a hungry wolf?
What's your name?
I thought it was gonna be dinner. It's Chester. Yours?
Julius.
So, does this guy eat meat? Because he looks like a meat eater to me. Am I gonna end up on his plate?
You wouldn't be much of a meal.
Yeah, well, tell that to the wolf out there.
You're safe now, although I don't think we're going anywhere near the mountains.
Is that a problem?
You are a mountain goat.
Well, if you want to get technical about it, but I think you've got bigger problems, pal. Is he gonna make you pull that without wheels? Tell me the truth. This guy's a lunatic, right?
What makes you say that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the fact that he made a sleigh out of his wagon and there isn't any snow?
Trust him.
Luck. That's all it was. Luck.
Whatever you say.
There's one scene in particular where the character Sonneman, he sits with this little girl and he explains the legend of the candy cane. And in explaining the legend of the candy cane, he's also reaching into her life. He's telling her there's hope for you. He's telling her, you know, because this child was born, you've got a future.
The stories all come alive. I see God's son and I know why. His purpose told in a simple candy cane. It's a symbol of sacrifice, symbol of purity, symbol of God's love for you and me. It brings hope to this little town.
We do have to go through tough times to get to the good times, but there's always hope.
We are so excited that this best-selling and award-winning Legend of the Candy Cane book is being turned into a fully animated movie. This video is sure to be a holiday tradition because the book is already a favorite in over 500,000 homes. Feeding young souls with great stories like the Legend of the Candy Cane is our mission at Zonderkidz.